So this video is kind of gonna be like a rant, um, for like what to do when you feel empty. Um, Let me start out with a story that I tried to write as someone who's felt empty and felt like there was nothing, and I thought that there was nothing for me for a while that would actually make me happy, and no one that would make me happy. I mean, it was mostly because I had no hobbies or friends that would actually take time to come out of their day to talk to me. But when you finally find a friend, as lonely as I was, I mean, I gave them everything I had. I obsessed over them. It was like I couldn't live without them. I mean, it was lembrance. Lembrance is a mental state of being madly in love or intensely infatuated with someone. But the feelings aren't always mutual. I had the desire to form a relationship with this person, but it would have never worked because we were two immature kids. I mean, if I try to get in a relationship now, I mean, I'm still an immature kid, so it not work out. But to even have those feelings, it really messes you up. I mean, I just didn't know what to do, and then when it all ended, I felt empty again. Felt like there was nothing else. Felt like it was over. Um, yeah. When you feel the feeling of emptiness, you really have to understand why you feel it first. And in this video, I'm not gonna talk about that, but you need to understand all of what you're feeling first and really talk with it with someone else. Journal it. Journal how you feel. You have to take baby steps in becoming a new person. Even though it's hard to become a new person, you have to physically and emotionally detach things from your life. You have to change the environment you're in every day if you want to get better. It's a hard thing to do, to cut out people, things, habits, but you gotta understand how to cut those out first, or you're just gonna keep going back to feeling empty. I mean, it's a hard thing to do, and when you go through it and you understand how hard it is, I, I don't really know where I'm going with this point, but you just have to have hope. You have to keep going. There's no one but you in this world that can take care of you. And if you don't want to live in it, um, then that, you, I don't know. You have to keep going. You have to keep hope, because you don't know how much an impact you do have on someone's life, and how much an impact you could have if you just tried to get better. Don't say you have to. I just think you should try, because there is some things out there that it feels world ending and you don't feel like you're enough ever, but you need to fix your environment, and fixing your environment is such a hard thing to do. It's probably the hardest thing to do. But when you finally fix your environment and fix everything around you, that that creates good energy for you, then you'll be happy. But when you are stuck in a place with all these negative things around you and all these negative people, you're never gonna change. And I don't really know how you get out of those situations, because I've been a person that was able to change things around pretty easily. But that's the first step, is changing your environment, and you have to, I guess, understand the environment around you to be able to change it. You kind of have to be an absurdist to enjoy life in a way. I mean, everything is so absurd, why not fix it? I don't know where I'm going, but I just think you need to gently acknowledge the emptiness. You gotta explore your feelings, and then you have to explore what made you feel that way, like what made you feel empty, and you have to change those things and ask yourself some questions. I mean, am I don't really know where I'm going. I can put a list of questions up, but you gotta ask some questions to yourself, like, have I been judging myself? Have I been telling myself positive things? Because most times people don't tell themselves positive things about themselves. Like, people tend to notice failures more than their successes. I mean, your feelings, are your feelings being considered in your relationships? Are you actively trying to take care of yourself? Because if you're not actively trying to take care of yourself, then what are you doing? Even though it is hard to take care of yourself sometimes, it's hard to want to get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, and prepare yourself for the day. But that's the only way you're gonna feel better, if you do those things. You really just have to love yourself enough to get through whatever you're going through. And it's going to be hard. You have to understand that it's going to be hard. You're going to have to do a lot of things that you may not want to do. And making this video is something I never thought I would want to do, even though I'm messing up a lot in speaking, because I don't know how to speak to nothing. And I'm just reading off a bunch of quick notes I wrote down from journaling. Journaling is so important. I can make a whole nother video on how important journaling is, but you have to be okay with failure to be yourself. You have to be okay with things not working out. You have to be okay with, yes, I'm going to feel empty, but I know I will improve it. You have to be okay with change, with things not working out. I know I said that probably like 10 times because I'm bad at talking, but it's just a hard thing to do, to learn how to love yourself, and trying to find a hobby that represents your love for yourself. I think that's the biggest thing you can do, is find a hobby. And friends do help, but in my experiences, if you guys want to talk about it in the comments, just from my experiences, none of them were permanent. None of them were wrote in blood. All of them did eventually leave, and yes, it hurt every time, but I kept going, and I had a lot of time to myself to really think and collect everything and try and keep trying, even though it was hard to keep trying. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to me, even though I messed up my words 100 times. And thank you. I'll try to get better at this.